Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday morning market webcast. Okay, so the key takeaway here for me is we had the all-time high here, 29.17 half. We steadily pulled back to test the daily mid-band, so upper band, middle band. Then the question becomes, are we going to do lower band, middle band want to be support? Look, times 1, 2, going on 3 sessions, it wants to be support. Until the bears prove to me that they can convert the green line there, it wants to be support. And that opens up a ticket up to see the 9-day, up around 92 and change, 93. And if they hop above and they turn the blue line into support again, well, then we're going to threaten 29.17 half. So the bears really need to find their car keys, get it back below the blue line, turn the blue line into, or the green line rather, turn the green line, the middle, the 20-day simple, the daily mid-band into resistance. If they can do that, it opens up these lower prices. But as long as they continue to falter, and they have had their chances, trading as low as 65 on Friday, they had their chances. They're not capitalizing. And until they do, these dip buyers are going to steadily take this market up. They've taken it up about 10 and change overnight. Your Globex high, 86.75. Let's go to the hourly chart. You can see we are over the weekly pivot. We've been over the new weekly pivot for about 3 hours. It comes in at 83.42. So, you've got mid-band support, monthly pivot support, daily pivot, hourly mid-band. We're over the weekly pivot. The bears have their backs against the wall yet again. They're going to have a good day. The more bad days or opportunity missing days that they put together, the more and more likely it is you're going to see a steady pop. You're just this drip, grind higher. Everybody will hate the rally and they'll grind it all the way back. Now, let's complain about the bulls for a minute. Bulls popped it. By the time we got to 11 in the morning, we're streaking up trading 85. And just like it kind of, we had the door open back on Thursday to go test weekly pivot, they had the door open to go ahead and steadily pop this market to the upside. So what happens? We go right back to the tune of about 20 handles. So rallies have been sold. Can't sell a rally without a rally. So what the bears need here is another little steady move up. We ring the bell. We head back down. But the point I'm trying to make is we can keep selling rallies, but the sells need to be more sustained than they have been. You're getting reactionary moves off the lows. You really need to see the bears put in a day's worth of work where you wake up the next morning, you look at the daily chart, and you're like, okay, now we're below the daily mid-band. We got to seriously think about what we're doing here. And then you'll see a bigger move down. Absent that, you're going to get the drip higher. You're going to get higher lows, higher highs, and the move back up. From a trading perspective, from a room perspective, we don't really care. It doesn't matter to us. We did about 57 handles last week, which for the first week of September, last week of August, I'll take it. Fall trading really starts today, which we're looking forward to. We talked before the summer. This was not going to be your typical sleepy summer. It wasn't your typical sleepy summer. 300 handles in August, over 200 handles in July, 200-something handles in June. It was not a sleepy summer. It was business as usual for us in the room. So let's see how this plays out. Watch the weekly pivot. Watch the hourly mid-band on a pullback, 78.5, and then watch how it comes back in. That monthly pivot's going to be a big deal. Remember, we traded down to the monthly pivot right at the beginning of August. We had, and we talked about it on Instagram. We talked about it on social. We talked about it in the room. That was a big short trade for us down into the monthly pivot. Then it was a big long trade for us to start the month from the monthly pivot. This could be what's happening again. I get very leery of one side or the other establishing monthly pivot as either support or resistance very early in the month. It tends to establish a pattern for that month. Right now, the pattern is we're going to buy some dips, we're going to make higher lows, we're going to make higher highs, and we're going to bleed you back to the upside, make everybody hate it. And, if you want to fight it, but that's not how to make money. So we'll see. We're in the infancy of this. May play out, it may not, but it's my job to think out loud at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, all right, everybody have a fantastic day. We'll be out on social. I will talk to you then, and until then, trade them well. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.